And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Vintage Story. So I discovered something. I'm sure people in the comments are probably going to point this out. But you can put water in the condenser. I had no idea. I've been playing this game for months. And I had no idea you could put water in the condenser and you get way more return on the amount that it actually produces, right? Way more. So, not bad. Now, going forward, I'll have to remember that. But yeah, crazy amounts. I mean, still not. I basically put it in right at the tail end, and so I really didn't catch it in time. But there's some black brandy. Should I drink some of this? Oh, getting a little tipsy. Yeah, this, by the way, is not me. I'm not moving my mouse at all. Mouse is not moving. Whee! So yeah, you could play completely hammered if you want. You know, we get tipsy. All right, so it's really hard to walk. Let's see, the charcoal got done. I'm gonna need more of that. I know I'm gonna need more of that. I'll try to make. Oh man, it's hard to aim. It's really hard to aim. You can see how the bounding box for what I'm selecting, how it moves. So the effect is just a shader, something that twists the rendering, and the blocks don't move, obviously. All right, so once that gets done, that is gonna dump out a whole bunch of steel, blister steel. Yeah, it's gonna give me blister steel. Now, blister steel, when I manually did this, granted, I got quite a bit of bits from the blister steel, but there's a way to do it with the advanced Bloomery. See, also processes blister steel ingots into steel ingots. So let's make a Bloomery, and then we're going to need a crusher. However, we're going to need a little bit more steel before we can get said crusher, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to wait to process all of this steel. Not all of it. I'll process a couple ingots once this gets done. And once I have a couple ingots, enough for 4-pounder caps, then we'll be able to process the rest of it. So it's not even half done yet. This is unfortunate. This episode is probably going to span a 2-hour time block from the start of it to the end of it, because I'm going to have a big cut in the middle to where we're not doing anything. Okay, so I was hoping sitting down would help, but it did not. I need advanced Bloomery machine. Okay, so we need 5 of these with some steel. Ooh, I'm getting low on steel screws. And this. 2 motors. 2 motors. I miscounted. Oh. I hit the wrong button. This and a hammer. I really wish you got more than one of these at a time, but it is what it is. So 2 of these things. Do I even have enough steel for this? Okay, I've got those already. I need the braided wire. So that, those, and braided wire. And this. Where's my... Oh, I only have 1 steel rod? Oh no, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm not going to be able to make it. I only have enough for 1 motor. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more rods. Let's see. Yeah, I only have enough for 1 motor. So that's 2. One of these, more screws. And this. And this. Oh, I can't believe that's 2 motors. I'm so close. So close to getting that. Yeah, because I need another set of rods. So, the rod maker rod mold, and I didn't make that yet. Takes heated plates. Oh, outputs rods to get together right. Okay. So this gives you 5 rods to 1 plate. Basically 5 rods per ingot. Right? 5 rods per ingot. Which is way better than mine. Because this is 3 rods per ingot. So again, I wanted to balance my molds to still make automation king. However, rod mold to this. I mean, this is all brass stuff. I should actually be able to make that work. Okay, no, maybe not. 5, okay, because it takes plates, right? Yeah, it takes plates. So that's not 5 to 1. Well, it's not 5 to 1 ingots. So it's to get 3. So it's basically 2.5. 2.5 rods per ingot. Which is, you know, worse than I thought it was going to be. Because this is 3 rods per ingot. So I might have to change that recipe. Let's go over here. Get these heated up. And then we're gonna... So that means I don't want... Right now, I don't want rods. I'm actually producing a whole bunch of copper plates over in the thing right now, if you want to go see it. I have a little automated system set up over here. So this was pouring, I put a bunch of copper in here, I poured it down there, heated up the ingots, and then bumped bumped him over here. And yeah, it's a lot of plate. And I don't have the patience to sit and grab all those and process them. So what other machines might we want? I mean, the log splitter might be nice. Let's look into that. This might be nice. Since he's changed the recipe on it. So, log splitter. This would save durability on my axe. Okay, so let's open this. And we want a hull. And 2 of these. A rod. 2 of these. Some brass screws. And a screwdriver. Iron plate. Brass screws. Another. Drops from less, outputs on the right. Okay, so log splitter, I'm pretty sure is not animated, unfortunately. And we are out of machine block thingies. But let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then half of this can go back. We're going to turn this off. Try to move as little as possible in between. Log splitter, there you are. It's the same return as the mod that I have. So much copper. Holy cow. We'll make sure that it's all good to go. Some frogs checking it out. There we go. And now I can just come over here, split my logs. Now, is that going to be enough space? I think it is. What is that, 10? 20, 30, 40? Pretty sure that's enough. But yeah, I am really disappointed that we can't finish the build that I was hoping to finish. So I'm gonna also need to cook up a bunch more copper rods. So a bunch of steel, because I need a ton more copper cables. There's steel screws, there's the stator. I don't need that on me. I do have another rubber here. Oh, I'm really disappointed I couldn't do that. Yeah. It's going to be a long wait before the steel is ready to go. And I need that wood that I'm making back in there. I need to prime back up my charcoal, because to say that the steel setup I have uses a lot of charcoal is kind of an understatement. There's so much in there. Still a lot to go. And that just saves me durability on my axe. So I think I'll cut it here. And then we'll come back after quite some time has passed. To finish off what I want to finish off. And we'll have plenty of steel then, once that gets done, to build what we need to build, reprocess the rest of that steel, and then once that's processed, then we can actually make more steel much easier with the rest of that bloomery setup. So a cut here, a couple hours for me. I hope everybody sticks around. Yes indeed, we are back, and in the middle of a temporal storm. All right, so progress has been made. Time has passed. As I have mentioned, time has passed. Quite a bit of time, actually. We are into December, and as you can see by my mini-map up there, we have snow. Snow has now moved itself in, and this should be waning any moment now. So as you can see, also I've got a bunch of blister steel and various steels. Hey, look at that, it's done. Yay. Yeah, this cathedral is awesome for temporal storm fighting. So yeah, just all of the snow is around here. Okay. So, what I did is also start pouring some more copper rods, because I have a feeling we're going to be needing the wires. So I want to work up to processing the rest, not only the rest of the steel that I have into ingots. So the blister steel into steel, right? And the other thing I did over here is I made zinc. How about that? I made a little bit of zinc. And the only use for this is the battery. Yes, indeed, the battery. Zinc plate. I've never actually made the batteries because of that, so I just wanted to make some just to have some and make sure that I can do stuff with it. Alrighty. Let's go. Okay, let's put away the things and stuff from. Let's see. I have a little bit of silver, gold, silver, gold, and nuggets. Over here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I discovered you can put water in the condenser. Yeah. I don't know if it helps or not. I haven't been able to determine if you get more return for what you put in or what, but I know one of these. There it is, steel. Let's do a thing. So I had enough bits left over for 1 ingot of steel, and then 4 more ingots of blister steel from all the bits that I recovered from from the foraging process. This is something we're not going to get back for processing it automatically. Now, I might need more screws. So, let's look at the advanced Bloomery machine. I don't know why that skipped like that, but so we should have enough for another rod. Well, you know what I should do? You know what I should do? Take one of these ingots, crush this thing down, and then stick it in here. Oh, that's already 200 steel. Oh, okay. Well, too late now. Reset the temperatures quite a bit. Well, whatever. The reason I did that, I forgot I was gonna get 2 ingots. I want to pour another. Oh, I need 4. That's right. I need 4. So how about we get another one of these and trim that down, just in case I needed more. Needed more screws. Because 12 screws is enough for what? 3? Yeah, 3 actual machines. And then the... I need some rods too. You know, it's just crazy how you just constantly am in need of stuff. Because I have another stator. There's the pipe. There's the motor. There's the thing. There's this. See how little wire we had left? Like 4 wire left. That, not good. So there's that. I'm low on chutes as well. There's this. And I made this for the mixer. So that's a whole bunch more stuff that we need. And of course... And I made a rod mold. There's my steel sheets. So I might need some more. $400 steel. Well, I'm going to be getting blister steel out of this as well. I would rather... Yeah, how many pours do I have left here? I'm just kind of out of sorts. I wanted to finish recording this episode. I mean, it's been quite a while between the last cut. And it's getting late out. I need to eat some supper. So let's go ahead and chop down 2 more steel. I didn't really want to do that. This is almost done though. There it is. So that is 400. That's enough for some screws. And that's 36 screws. That's a decent amount of screws. Now, do we want to do our blister steel next or our steel? I want to do blister steel next. Just because those are actually going to get poured into ingot molds. These guys over here. Whereas these are going to be used for one more cycle. See, hardened, 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 and there it is. And this can finally come with me. Last pour. I put enough in for 5 pours of rods. Could you imagine if I would have had to smith all this? I mean, it would be years worth of in-game smithing to get all this stuff operational. Okay, so these are probably still a little toasty warm. Sorry about the audio. I usually give a warning before that happens. Okay, so yeah, we got lots of rods. Now, can I... Let's see. Lathe. I think it was the lathe. Ingots going around. Which one was it? I keep telling the mod author, like, you need more documentation in this mod, but he does not seem interested at all in helping people get through his mod. I know there's a way of turning rods into a machine that turns rods into wire. Cable extruder. Yeah, cable extruder. Oh, we need a circuit board for that? That is a big no-no on that. So being able to pour this blister steel out is nice, because it means I'm not wasting any of that. And that's 4 more ingots for the road. Alright, and these 2 steel bits, that was for 1 pour. Okay, so we can get those ready to go. These have a little bit of cooldown left. And what we can do, if you sleep, right? If you sleep, the progress on the crucibles don't advances for some reason, but the progress on cooling the molds does. So the molds cool way down, but the crucibles don't, like, advance their smelting or their melting. Melting. So you can see this hasn't advanced at all, but these are fully done. Right? These are completely done, which is glorious. All right, we've got the screws. This is going to give us the rods that we need. And since I didn't really sleep the whole way, I might be able to get the rods going. Oh yeah, these are done. So those are more blister steel to make up for what I had to break down. And we might, we have 8, that's 8 more sheets. I mean, it might be enough to make more, to make what we need. I think it would be. Okay, this is done. Put this away. I can take that coke out. Coke is pretty valuable. And then I can try to sleep again, because I remember I didn't sleep the whole night through. I slept for a little bit and then popped myself back up, and this should allow me to get those ready to go. And then you're still a little warm. Okay. Now I can do braided wire, rod, screwdriver, rotor, and then rotor, stator. Ooh, there's the 2 those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screwdriver, steel sheet. There's my other motor. And then make sure we're gonna make the right thing here. Advanced Bloomery machine. 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 2, and look at that. Now, by itself, doesn't really do much. We also need the crusher, which is what those caps are for. These caps are for the crusher module. And we're going to need some more wire. So let's get 64 of these. And some screwdrivers. And this. And you. And you. More you. I would like to get a more automated way of making the wires, but it's a little questionable at this point. We're gonna do this, move this out here, H, crusher module. So we're gonna need 2, 3, 4. Can't forget the screwdriver. This. I think it's, see if I can remember this. Haha! Look at that! I remembered. And then stator. Wait, did I? I didn't pick it up. I like crafted it but didn't pick it up. This. Where'd my, there it is, 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those. There's my motor. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Now, this. Powder caps. These. Crusher. And I've already got the heater made, which should be all we need. Not enough space. Yeah, the snow is covering it up there. I need to build a little thing. Oh yeah, the fruit trees, by the way, are vernalized, dormant vernalized. That's what you want them to be. Dormant vernalized. Anyway, that's my heater right there, right? So we're gonna grab that. I've been doing a lot of, you know, miscellaneous crafting things and stuff. Let's just kind of get it back to reset here. What we're gonna do, and yeah, you're gonna come with me. I need my magnet on. Let's bring this out a little ways. We're going to do, good Lord, a thing there, one there. The heater off. The crusher. Oh wait, that's the module. Give me that. Jump the gun. Advanced Bloomery machine. Okay. The crusher on top of that. With another stack. Now, I need access to the front. So I can turn this on and off, because that uses 32 power. It uses half the power. So we're going to then have a chest on this side, and we're going to have, let's see, blister steel ingots into steel ingots. There's a crusher. Give me another. This blister steel. And turn this on. It's there, yeah, it's working. We're getting steel. Glorious. I mean, we are just barely making enough power. This is exactly 64 power. So that's why these are red. It's like we are tickling the edge of power. But I need all this steel to expand power over here as per usual. Because there's one more thing we can add to this. If we look at this, you can see this can actually make blister steel, but it needs the high pressure blower in order to do that, which also needs a circuit board, which needs temporal steel. And temporal steel is a steel that he adds. Temporal steel is made in the mixer, 1 temporal gear, 8 steel, which is why I've got 16 steel sitting right here, because we're going to need 2 ingots to make a plate, remember. Alright, so this is working. Yes, alright, well, that is going to do it for this episode, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.